Good morning. Today is Saturday, March 14th, 2026. My name is Nick Mark George, and you're watching Rate Game Live. This is a live sports show powered by you, the sports fans, where I talk about sports, but I do so based on the games that you all rated. That's right, folks. This is Rate Game Live, powered by Rate Game, the app available on iOS, Android, and the web at rategame.io. So every morning to kick us off, we're going to do a news segment. It's called Road to 1 Million Ratings, where we kind of take a snapshot of yesterday in sports. So Friday the 13th in sports, we had 62 games across 5 different leagues. We had 887 ratings. And the question we're trying to answer here is quite simply, were the sports good? So yesterday, of those 887 ratings, they average a 7.7 out of 10. That is good. If somebody asks you that question, were the sports good? You can confidently say yes. And so pacing to 1 million ratings, where are we on our little road to 1 million? Well, we have 821,299 ratings to go. That's 17.9% of the way there. For March, we have just under 13,000 ratings. And at this current pace, as we're picking up steam, folks, this train is leaving the station. 22 more days to get to our first little stop on this journey, 200,000 ratings total. So wrapping us up, kicking us off to the next segment, we're going to go into the top rated game of the last 24 hours. And folks, we have something special for you. But before we show that, my producer's giving me a little sneak preview, and we have our one viewer. I wonder if it's the same person. I wonder if it's the same person who's just watching us. It's hey, whoever you are, thank you for watching. We're gonna go and we're gonna show you the number 1 rated game, so you can listen. Let's see how it sounds. Bear with me, right here.
For 3.
The mic is still working. Wow, this is.
They're going to play it out. Remember, it's not just the first shot, it's the offensive rebound. Bradley trying to do it himself.
Oh my God.
He had it.
Dave Pash, man. Ugh.
They will look at it to make sure that it beat the.
Look at that. Coaches know. It's good. It's good. That, folks, is why you play the game. That's what we love. That's a 9-8. So now that you saw, right, now that we understand the stakes, that was the semis in the Big 12 at T-Mobile Arena. We had the buzzer beater by Bradley. He walks it down, hits the net snapping buzzer beater against Iowa State. 2 powerhouses, 2 squads that are going to go deep. They should go deep in March, going at it in the semis. What a treat for those that watched. We got 10s galore in here. We got Ryan Hammer giving it a 10, saying potential game of the year, immaculate. We got Nick Bateman still thinking about it, another 10. What a shot. As good of a game as you're going to get between 2 natty contenders. Amen to that, Smitty. So going in here and kind of breaking it down, right, we can see across the board, we got 9.7 from all the Zona fans, 109 neutrals rated this a 9.8, and then we got a 9.8 for Iowa State fans. So shout out to Iowa State fans for being, I would say, by and large, unbiased here, right? You're getting 10s. You're getting folks that were there on the Iowa State side giving it a 10. So we love that. We appreciate that. Rating with your heart is never easy to do, especially when you're on the wrong side of that. But a buzzer beater, I think, cures all. So this actually, now that I'm looking at it, 117 ratings is going to be, let's see here. Yes, this is now officially the most it's going to be the most rated college game of the year, and I think it's going to be the top rated as well. So 9.8, surpassing the double overtime thriller between Alabama and Arkansas when you had Acuff drop 49 and you had just all the shenanigans in that game. That had the top spot, I think, for almost a month. Now we have this one holding it down. 117 fans rated. That's a 9.8. That is going to get you feeling good heading into Selection Sunday tomorrow if you're a college basketball fan. All right, so moving on from college basketball, we also had another tournament going on in the World Baseball Classic, and we had the old Stars and Stripes on the mound for them was Logan Webb versus Canada. And we had I would say, an unremarkable performance for the U.S. based on the way that they've been performing in this entire tournament, beating Canada 5-3. Not that impressive, but I will say a win is a win. They're moving on. They're going to be playing the Dominican Republic in the semis. Let me navigate to the game here. All right, perfect. Let me click in. Nice. So up to 58 ratings now. So this went down in Houston. This was a 7-4. You had, Logan Webb on the bump. He went 4 2/3 innings. You had, I would say, nothing crazy from the U.S. side, except that our guys looked engaged. They looked like they wanted to be there. They wanted to win. You had some hustle plays. You had some great defense from Bobby Witt, who is a Golden Glover. Guy is like Spider-Man out there with those web gems. And, you had us, I wouldn't say escaping, but, we earned it. You had Mason Miller on the mound, just throwing American cheese to close us out. He was touching triple digits on the gun. Clean 9th inning, shut it down for us. So we move on to play the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic is playing it might as well be playing a different game with the energy and the desire and the passion that they're bringing to these games. So I'm afraid because they just mercied Korea last night, 10-0. They didn't even make it the whole game. 10-0 on an Austin Wells 3-run jack in the 7th. Oh, wow. Did that just happen? I don't even know when it went off, though.
No, it went off when you touched it.
Oh, really? We've been having some mic issues, folks. So there's obviously some anxiety every time I get near the mic. I seem to be muting myself unintentionally. So we keep having to record this. Anyway, back on track here. Dominican Republic is an absolute machine, and they will not stop until they destroy everything in their path. Let's take a look at some of the hustle, some of the energy that folks like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. are bringing on a nightly basis. Here we go. Oh, 1 second.
Do a little damage. It's going to rattle around in the corner. And they're going to wave big Vladdy, throw to the plate. What a
Superman.
slide! He's saved! Oh, man! Vladdy.
All right, so that's Vladdy. And then you have, on the other side, the New York Met, Juan Soto.
He's safe. Awfully tough
Look at the
to see.
swing
His
move. Look at the
Manning is right
dexterity.
there. What a slide. Here we go. We'll take a look at it here. We'll get it here. Oh, I
Oh,
don't know,
my
Yonder.
goodness.
I don't know. I don't know if they ever got there.
He's safe.
Pan in there. Oh.
All right, back home. Here we go. So you have the Americans on one side who are just scratching and clawing their way through every game. And then you have the Dominicans who are just playing lights out. And we are going to meet them in the semis. So we're sending Paul Skeens. We're sending one of our best soldiers to the mound here. And that is tomorrow night in Miami at Lone Depot Park. So this weekend, quite a tasty treat. We have conference finals tonight in the Big East and the Big 12. Then tomorrow we have Selection Sunday. And we have the semifinal game between the US and the DR. And then on Monday, we have the winner of Japan and Venezuela versus Italy and Puerto Rico. So we have 2 semifinal games. And then on Tuesday, we have the first 4. So March Madness kicks off officially on Tuesday night. And we have the World Baseball Championship, the World Baseball Classic Championship. So strap in, folks. It's going to be quite a ride this weekend into Tuesday. I will be here with you every step of the way, every morning, bringing you sports like no one else does because it's live. And that's pretty much it. What do you think? For a 5th try? Was this our 5th try? Folks, this is our 5th try because of the mic issues that I've been talking about. So that's why I think, you just got to get your reps in. You got to practice. There's nothing, you can't beat putting in the time to get better, which is what we're going to do every day here. So wherever you are, thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with us. My name is Nick Mark George. It's a beautiful day to rate some games. I will see you. You can actually, you can end this for me. You can just put end stream on the top right.
But don't I want to do the outro?
When you end stream, it does the outro. Here comes the outro, folks.